My phobia is frogs and toads.
Back in April 2012, we brought you the story of Wendy, whose phobia of frogs and toads was so overwhelming that she could barely leave her house.
Can't go into the garden, used to love gardening. Difficulty going and hanging out washing. I constantly look for them because wherever I am and there's grass, I'm looking for them. When it rains, it's worse because I know they come out in the rain.
As part of our Phobia Week, we introduced Wendy to Nick and Eva Speakman live in the studio and saw firsthand how severe her phobia was.
They're a long way away.
OK.
Well, the boxes can't move, so you're all right, look.
Oh, no, we're up to 108 on your heart rate now, so, yeah.
No.
So we can see that you're going to have some work.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
And is that the closest that they can get to?
Oh, yes.
Wendy clearly needed the Speakmans' help, and now, rewatching her appearance 8 years later, she recalls how she wasn't convinced she could overcome her fear.
I must admit, I was very sceptical, not nervous, very sceptical. But it was a last resort. I tried hypnosis and, you know, buying tapes and therapy, all sorts of things online. No, nothing worked.
But after just an hour of behind closed doors therapy at our studio, Wendy was not only able to come face to face with frogs and toads, she was able to actually hold one.
Well, that is unbelievable.
Well
Look at
done,
you.
Wendy.
Can't believe it.
How good are you?
I'm not going to kiss him yet.
Yes.
You never know. It could be your prince.
The second time after we'd had the therapy and I went back into the studio was totally different, and I felt totally different. I knew I was going to be able to hold a toad, and that was something that I was really happy about. I can't believe that I've done this.
So Wendy is no longer afraid of frogs. Big deal, right? Well, for Wendy, this was about much more than just a simple phobia.
In my experience, it's not just the phobia that needs to get cured. That phobia holds you back from doing lots of things. So there may be other aspects of your life that you don't want to do because you're frightened of failure, you're frightened of looking a fool, you're frightened of what people will say. So helping get rid of a phobia allows you to put these other things into perspective.
And she marks the short time she spent with the Speakmans as a truly life-changing moment.
I've gone on to do things I never thought I would do. I've done television programme, I've been in a TV cookbook in America, I've bought a Gibson Les Paul guitar, I've taken guitar lessons, just things that before, because I had a phobia, I wouldn't have had the confidence going out into my own garden. How am I going to be confident going to get guitar lessons? And then I went and got a photo shoot done because I lost weight as well. I would never have done some of these things had I still been frightened of frogs.
Being rid of this phobia has provided Wendy with the kind of freedom she had never felt before. And she has one final message for the people who helped make her the person she is today.
You've really changed my life. I hope you can see that you've changed my life, that I'm not that scared, overweight lady who you saw 8 or 9 years ago. Without you, I would still be frightened to go out, and although you probably think it's a small thing that you've done, you've made an enormous, a huge change to my life, and I'll be forever grateful to you.